Everyone, welcome to Table Talk from Orlando. I just landed a few hours ago, flying through Germany, staying there with B'nai Akiva, the youth group, for a night, and then on to Orlando tonight. Thank you to all of you who have been following my posts and liking them and commenting. Keep that going. I want to tell you about two different people. One, a person who sat next to me, and another person on a documentary that I watched through my two different flights. The first person I met, we got into a conversation, a young lady who sat next to me, and I asked her, "What are you doing on your way to Germany?" She says to me, "I'm going to a textiles conference." Very interesting. Okay, why are you going to a textiles conference? She says, "Because I'm an interior designer." Now, the first thing that came to my head was Bezalel, the man who designed the Mishkan, the tabernacle. So I said to her, "That's amazing. You're an interior designer. You do such beautiful things for people's lives. You beautify their homes and maybe their businesses. That's such a beautiful and wonderful job." So she turns to me with like this blank face and she says, "Not really. Like, I'm just good at what I do and I do it and I get paid." I said, but don't you see the beauty? You have a skill that most people in the world don't have, to look at a room, to look at a hall or whatever it is and see the potential and show people how to beautify it. Anyway, she would not admit the fact that this was a wonderful, wonderful job that she had to beautify people's lives and to beautify the world. The second person I want to tell you about is a little girl who is now about 17 years old. Her name is Malala. She was shot by the Taliban. Why was she shot by the Taliban? Because she was a very outspoken girl. At about the age of 15, she started to speak out against the rules the Taliban were making, against females being educated, girls not going to school. And she was warned by the Taliban. Her father as well is a dynamic educator. And they were warned by the Taliban, "If you continue to talk like this, we will put you in danger, we will kill you." She didn't listen. She kept being outspoken, inspiring young Afghan girls and Pakistani girls and girls all around the world to go to school, even if the Taliban are not allowing it. The Taliban came and they shot her. They shot her in the face. Thank God she survived. She was flown to England for operations, and she lives there now with her family. And she continued to inspire more and more girls, more and more females to be educated. So much so that at the age of 17, I think it was, she won the Nobel Peace Prize. Could you imagine a young girl who came from a small little village in Afghanistan has now won the Nobel Peace Prize because she sees an amazing chiyuv, an obligation in her life to inspire other people. Why is she called Malala? She's named after a young teenager that during one of the wars in Afghanistan against the British, the Afghan soldiers were running away. And this young teenager called Malala climbed up onto a hill and shouted the following inspirational lines to them. She said, "It is better to fight like a lion for one day than to live like a slave for your entire life." And the Afghan soldiers, so inspired by Malala's words, turned around and fought the British and won that battle. That's why her parents called her Malala, to give her a mission in life, to be inspirational, and that's exactly what she's done. She has found a path in life, even though she's in so much danger, to continue to inspire, to bring beauty of education to thousands and thousands of women and little girls around the world. I want to inspire us that in our businesses, we see the godliness, we see the inspiration, we see the beauty and the light and the good that we can put into the world through our businesses, through being upright people, paying our taxes, which unfortunately some people don't do, dealing correctly with people, being honest with people, giving tzedakah, giving charity. All of those things make our businesses a powerful and inspirational and holy and full of light. And it's not a boring thing that we just do and get paid for. Let's tap into the great characteristics that each one of us have, and that we've been pushed in that direction in order to run our businesses or work or for someone else or whatever it is. But let's see the inspiration in those in our lives, in our businesses. Inspiration doesn't stop when we're not praying or not learning or not with our family. Inspiration and godliness runs through our entire life. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. May we all be blessed that we find inspiration even in our businesses. And through that, we are blessed to have successful businesses so that we can give more and more charity and better the world. Shabbat Shalom.